I don't know what it is about these updates, these videos that I do, that when I do them, my hair is kind of scraggly and everything is not in the best shape. It's after a long day, and I always shower that day, and it's like I'm not going to go off and take another shower, and so on and so forth. But it's the RavensFilm update time. Well, what I'm going to tell you here is a bunch of shit that's been sitting around for a while that I haven't told you about because I keep forgetting about it. But even if I don't look all that great, Batman still looks great. He looks fantastic. This is my favorite shirt. This Batman shirt is my favorite shirt. I bought this even after I saw Dark Knight Rises, and I'm not writing any review about that thing. I did not like that movie. The ending was a fucking insult, slap in my fucking face as a lifelong Batman fan. I bought this thing just to reinforce my fandom of the real Batman, of everything that I love about Batman. So I bought this thing. So this is why, and it's a comfortable shirt, but it's my favorite shirt. So me and Batman here, we're going to tell you what's going on in RavensFilm Productions land, and we're starting off with some Dead of Night stuff like usual. And the first big news is big news. Mr. Charisma right here. Cheat sheet time. Okay, I have officially signed on with a company in England. Oddly enough, won't be able to watch it. But about a month ago, I was contacted by an individual representing a company in England who is putting together a television program on Sky 203 featuring short films, showing the films, promotional stuff, featurette stuff, whatever it is you got. And it's called Cine Shorts. And I have officially signed on to have Dead of Night part of this program. There is no air date scheduled as of yet, but once I do have one, you will be in the know. And I worked with them for a couple weeks just to enhance, to better clarify their written agreement and get it nice and strong, nice and solid. And I think it will help them as much as it helps me, having all those rights and all the language kind of really fleshed out and everything. So with a lot of this help I've had in the past, dealing with all these release forms that I have, like the music rights agreement I've had for bands that sign their songs onto my films, seeing what they think about those agreements, how to flesh those out, get those kinds of rights ironed out and worded out, and just all that kind of stuff. It really helps in this instance to really kind of suggest how these things should be written out. So I helped them figure that out, get that nice and solid, nice and tight. And when I got the revised thing, I really liked it. It was really nice as hell. I signed my name to it, scanned it, sent it off. So they have the film, they have the agreement. It's all signed, it's all official now. So Sky 203 Cine Shorts program should be coming to England viewers sometime in the near future, I imagine. If you are in England, you're a fan and everything, love to hear from you. Would love to hear from you. And especially, again, once I find out an air date, you'll know about it. And hey, just let me know how the program goes and all that kind of stuff. I won't be able to see it, obviously, but we got some other stuff with Dead of Night that actually predates this Cine Shorts news and everything. So, because TwistedCentral.com has their own film festival called Twisted Tales Film Festival, and for your submission, the magic words that gets me the sense into a film festival these days. Because every single festival I've sent to, which is, I don't know, probably a dozen of them, whatever it is, have all turned my stuff down. They've turned down Dead of Night, they turned down a HEMI music video, they turned down Kill Shot stuff. None of it's gotten anywhere, so it's like I'm not spending money to send to a film festival unless I've got something that's just slam bang amazing in all aspects. Because I think these festivals never tell you why they turn your stuff down, but I think the main thing is because I think storytelling wise, script wise, acting wise, the stuff I make is solid. It's solid stuff. It's well written. I think it's well written. Dialogue is my big thing, but even stuff like a Dead of Night, I think it's just a very enveloping type of idea and everything. That everything is very fleshed out, it's very strong, it's very, very good stuff, but the technical quality is what hasn't always been fantastic. The production value stuff, like it looks like standard definition video. You can see that, you can tell that when you're comparing to something that might be equally as good on a script level, acting level, that kind of stuff, editing level. You're going to side with something that's been shot on more higher grade camcorder, like a 24 frames per second HD type of thing, or even if they do have film themselves, they're gonna veer towards that, because that is a higher production value type of thing, and they're going to embrace that more than saying shot on a standard def camcorder. The old ones over there, I was about to go grab, but it's going to take too long to show you the big bulky pilot crap. Well, it's not pilot crap, but the big bulky standard def video I have that I shot Dead of Night on, all that kind of stuff. But regardless, Twisted Tales Film Festival, free submission. The end date's all the way in October, so I don't know when the festival actually occurs, or when I'm going to be notified or anything. But I wanted to wait out because I didn't really have to pay more than the $5.25 for the priority shipping to send the thing out and everything. And I did the nice package with the cover art, the keep case, the light scribe burn disc, so it looks professional. The package looks professional instead of just putting a jewel case with a Sharpie marker on it. Make it look professional, give them a nice impression right out of the gate. So I think that's something I like to do, and try work on the presentation as much as possible. But so that's been sent out. Don't know when that's gonna be known to me, what's going to happen with that, but free submission is the magic words for me for a film festival. And next up on the list, Kill Shot. I'm not going to say for certain anything, but things look certain. Things look good to start next week. Start shooting again. As long as weather cooperates with us on Sunday night. It doesn't matter my schedule. Joe Crow, that's the other shoot. Steve and Michael and Valerie are good to go for that shoot as long as the weather cooperates. The other shoot is going to be the following Saturday with Joe Crow, Michael Sugarman, indoors. Just going to make sure scheduling is a-okay. That should go ahead fine, and hopefully these things start going somewhere, but there are still some impasses because we had the actor that dropped out and everything. I'm going to be contacting someone soon. We'll see where it goes. If it happens, if I hear back from the guy, whatever it is, one thing at a time, see how things progress. And hopefully they go in a better route than they've been going lately. But Kill Shot, that's what Kill Shot's going for. We've got nothing else to say about it. We're going to take it 1 week at a time and see how things progress in the near future. And in HEMI stuff, I hung out with one half of HEMI, Trent and Kramer, and couldn't get the other two guys out just for certain reasons. I'm not going to start talking personal stuff. They couldn't be there, so be it. But Trent Krames were working on some new stuff, sounded really good. Not going to release a video yet because there was only one half the band. Let's get the full band together, get a full jam going on, full thing. Then we'll release some video, but we'll get some stills up from what video I shot, and just get a little content out there before we can get something a lot more meaty out there. So we'll get some stills online from the camcorder and all that kind of stuff. Just show the guys in their element, doing what they're doing, and what were we doing? We weren't doing much of anything. We're talking a little bit about the album that's coming up. Just talking about track listings. Did some. We Crames and I signed some copies of the CD. I wasn't going to do it, but I said, hey, you're the producer, you're a big part of this thing, so I just grabbed a marker and wrote my name on the cover art and everything. So they're going to be sending that stuff out to a couple people, and that's about all that's going on with HEMI. We got not much going on. It's a slow grind, moving things forward, but we're going to get there eventually. And last thing to say before I leave, I did see the new film, Ryan Gosling film, The Place Beyond the Pines. I don't have enough to say about it as a full review, so I'm just going to use this to just tell you what I think about the film, and whatever. It's just going to be like a minute or two or something, just saying. It's a very long film. Where am I going with this? Basically, the film, it is a magnificently done film. Beautiful, graceful, elegantly made film. There's nothing negative to say about this film. It's just a wonder of a film, really. I mean, the thing is, I went in the film because they had a lot of good word of mouth, and I had a little bit of like, since I'm a big fan of Drive and everything, I put a lot of stock in what Ryan Gosling puts his faith in terms of film scripts and film projects and everything. So I figured a lot of good word of mouth, really strong word of mouth, and Gosling's there. He looks like he's doing a good job. Plus, he was wearing a Metallica Ride the Lightning T-shirt in the trailers and everything. So I was like, that's my favorite Metallica album. So you're roping me into too much. But I went in the film believing that wasn't going to entirely be my taste, but I was willing to just give it the try and experience it for what it was. And ultimately, it's not really my taste in film, but it doesn't mean I don't like it. I greatly appreciate the film for its artistic merit, its great depth and power, and the fantastic performances are in it. It is magnificent. It is an immaculately made film. It's a 2 hour and 20-minute film, but because it is so methodically paced, it felt like I was in that theater for 3 hours or more. But even then, that's not even a negative criticism, because the film is so superbly done that I can't say anything negative. There's nothing negative, no negative criticism to levy against the film. It's just the fact that it's not entirely my type of thing. It is completely character driven, emotionally based, deeply powerful. It's wonderfully written. It's brilliantly written. Smart stuff. Gosling does a fantastic job. Bradley Cooper does an amazing job. Everyone in this film just does solid work. But again, it's just not really my type of film. I mean, it's beautifully shot. It's got this nice rugged quality to it here and there. It's got a great rugged stuff. It's greatly shot. I mean, everything about this film is just superb. It deserves all the praise that it's getting as like being one of the best films of the year. But it really it just didn't appeal to me as much as it does obviously other people. But I do highly recommend seeing this film if those kinds of aspects are to your liking, and those are to your taste. If you really like something that is very methodically paced, very character driven, deep, powerful emotion, everything. I mean, not those aspects do appeal to me in certain ways, but as a whole package, the film didn't quite have what I hunger for in certain films and whatnot. It's hard to kind of say this is explain why it's not my taste, but also say it's a great film. But basically, it's just the fact that everything about it is dead on perfect, but it just wasn't. It wasn't an energizing film for me. But that's all I really have to say. I'm not going to be writing a full review. It's not that the film doesn't deserve it, doesn't warrant it. I just don't have any more to say about it than that. It's just basically because it's such a film of so much depth and so much substance that even just one viewing, there's no way I could just give you a full written review up to my standards after a single viewing. So it's one of those things that maybe at a later point, maybe I might rent it and when it comes out on DVD. But it's one of those films that maybe it's not really something that I would be compelled to watch over and over again, like Drive and everything, which I just converted to be put on my iPod because it's one of my favorite films of all time. But just simply said, magnificent film. Not really my type of thing, but it might be your type of thing. That's all I'm going to say. So that's the RavensFilm video update for today. It has been, what? It's been 14 minutes. Always longer than I want these things to be, but at least I was talking to Trent and everything, just saying how I used to be kind of dull and talking about this, talking about that, kind of down and everything. Now I'm up. I'm charismatic, I'm upbeat, I'm trying to be entertaining, I'm trying to be exciting, I'm trying to be engaging, I'm trying to be excited about things, trying to be positive, trying to be upbeat, even if things aren't going all that great. I still try to be, I try to be engaging, I'm trying to be fun, I'm trying to be a person that you can enjoy watching instead of being depressed watching. So, Even though sometimes it's tough to stay up. So there have been a lot of low points in the last couple weeks. It's been tough to get myself back up, but I'm trying to stay up and use what time I have to troubleshoot all the things that are going wrong lately, and try to build up some new stuff. Haven't been able to do any of the leftover chunk stuff, but I hope I'll get something done. I did edit one scene from that was never edited for Vengeance, and it's like editing this scene. I can see why I never edited before, because there's a lot of problems. Not shot the best. And you'll hear my full disclosure when I do that episode of Leftover Junk and everything. But that's where we are now, and thanks for keep watching. I love that the annoying movie theater experiences video is like the fastest growing video I have. My one big rant video has got up to like 80 views or something like that at the time I'm recording this and everything, and just like, okay. That might be because I also made it because like I mentioned Chris Stuckman, I keep mentioning him over and over again. Since he did his own video of that type of thing a couple weeks ago, I made my video a video response to that, so it might be a little kind of getting that as a conduit to that. So whatever it is, I like it. If you're a new viewer to RavensFilm Productions, I very much appreciate you sticking around and checking out the content. There's a lot of great stuff here. Lots of fucking trailers, but there's some good music videos here from HEMI. There's some preview scenes from various productions I have going. You got the complete film of Dead of Night. It's got some commentary tracks up here for Killshot and Dead of Night. And the first and third episodes of Killshot are up here. So there's a lot of stuff to look at beyond just me. So, because I always feel like maybe I'm putting out too much of this stuff. Just too many updates, too much shit. It's just kind of like running through the motions, and maybe you're getting a little sick of me. But I'm glad to see that the views are still coming in a little bit here and there, a little bit more here and there. But I'm glad that the movie reviews are doing good and you're enjoying them. I hope you're enjoying them. Keep clicking the like buttons, subscribe, share the video links, whatever you want to do. Just interact and spread the word, and I very much appreciate it. I'm getting weird here, so thank you for watching. Thank you for following RavensFilm Productions. And there will be more content sooner or later. I'm still working on that top 5 favorite horror movies thing. I don't know why it's taking so long. I'm being a slacker on that shit. I keep making more videos. That's the problem. I keep making more videos and getting those are easier to get done than that damn thing. It's coming along. It's coming along. So eventually you'll get here. So I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you now. So if you're getting sick of me talking about, goodbye. Later.